I love this tip purely on the basis it helps us massively strike that ball a lot sweeter. So many of you out there either thin or catch it really ground before ball, or on the odd occasion you could do one after the other, and it feels like both extreme shots, but it's pretty much caused by the same sort of thing. Hit that link below to my website to get on the waiting list for lessons with myself here at Whittleby Park Golf Club. Now, how we visualize what this golf club needs to do is really important. So if you struggle to visualize what your golf club is doing as you come into the golf ball, for example, the path it's taking, whether it's out to in or in to out, how low that club's getting to the ground, it's going to be really difficult for you to make any progress in this game. So today's going to be all about focusing on this little chap here, this big heavy lump of metal on the end of a long stick, the club head. This rules the roost. So we need to be in control. So in other words, we need to visualize this. But being in control doesn't mean we stiffen up and tense up like I know a lot of you out there do. We want this nice loose feel in our swing. And that's what we're going to really try and promote today in this lesson, to try and make sure we're just nicely swinging this golf club. But we need to visualize exactly what this club needs to do as it comes into the golf ball. Now, so many of you out there, thin or fat, you either catch the very equator or the top of the ball, even worse, or we catch a ton of ground before that golf ball. Now, what I want you to do, because it could be, again, a number of different things. It's going to be difficult for me to guess. You're more than likely either trying to help it up in the air, you're trying to scoop it up in the air, you might be well too far in front of it, so you might not get the club to the ground where it should be. But this is a really simple little tip to help you visualize and feel, more to the point, feel where this golf club needs to be. So imagine, I want you to imagine a plane coming into land. Plane comes into land on the runway. What happens is it smoothly hits the runway and then just glides through that runway. It doesn't sort of bounce its way. It doesn't sort of absolutely smack bang into that runway. And this is what I want you to feel in the golf swing. So with some nice loose arms, I want you to gently feel your club is just landing on the runway, and feel like it's on the runway for about a foot or so. So I don't want you to absolutely smack bang into that runway. I don't want that plane coming crashing down into that runway. I want you to feel that plane, your club head, is making sure that it's just gently hitting the ground and then smoothing out as it goes through. Yes, it does have to take off again on the way through, but we don't want to take off again prematurely. So a lot of you out there who try to hit more down, that'll be you. You're going to crash land into that runway, and the club's going to bounce up. The margin for error you're giving yourself is absolutely minimal. We need to make sure this plane is nicely coming into land. So especially if you're on the range and on the golf course as well, I want you to listen out for a nice smooth landing of that golf club. It's going to feel like a brush of that mat or that turf. What I don't want to hear is a big thump. That's man down. We're going to really struggle to make good contact with that golf ball. I want that plane coming into land just really nice, with some nice loose arms. Just gently let the body turn back and turn through. But I want you to hear and nice feel that club, that plane coming into land gently on the runway, not crashing bang into that runway. And you'll be a lot better ball striker just by visualizing and feeling what this club head has to do at impact.